welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, thank you for coming, and if you're here for like if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Okay, so in the title of the video I'm going to be doing my little tips. I have 15 tips that I have written down to share with you on how to kind of survive the university. If you're a first year, even if you're like a final year student and you just want to go out with a bang, I just want to like any tips. Okay, so I'm going to be dividing this video into 4 parts or 3 parts. I'm going to talk about like how to survive the university in terms of school, like schoolwork, and just like in terms of like the educational part. Then how to survive the school in terms of relationships, friendships, relationships like that, and also how to survive the university in terms of like your budget and when you want to have fun, and so how to spend. So it's going to be 3 parts, but this is the first part. So let's get right into it. So I have 15 tips. I will be taking you guys along. Please excuse, this is the only part, like this is the only way I could look good for this video. I look a mess. If I didn't put this hair on, you would see it. Anyway, so we have a total of 15 tips. 15 tips that I've gathered through my years. I've been in this school for a long time and I will soon graduate, but these are just like the tips that have helped me personally, and I hope they help you too. The first tip is network. What do I mean by network? Okay, networking is all about like getting to know people. If you're a first year student and you're in, I'm just using Nigerian universities as an example. You're a first year student who just came to the school. Now, you don't really know people. I don't know if you're an introvert or an extrovert, you don't really know people, but I would say network. Everybody does not have to be your friend. I'm not saying get so many friends. I'm saying network. Get to know people better, because if you know people better, if you know a lot of people, it can help you in a lot of ways. You don't have to be body with them. Okay, it can be as simple like, hi, my name is this, hi, my name is this, and just get to know a lot of people. Because my years in this university, I found out that knowing a lot of people has helped me. There are situations where your friends cannot even help you, and these people will just call you like, oh, there's something happening in class, or maybe you're not around, or even just like for an information you missed, you can ask them like, oh, please, what did this person just say? What did the lecturer say concerning this assignment? And these people can help you. So networking is very, very important. It may not even be like just your level, just your like course mates alone. It could be from other faculties, but networking is very, very important. It can go a long way. Somebody can actually save your life just because you know the person. It's like, oh, I know this girl who may not be your best friend, but this person can actually save your life. So get to know people, and it will help you in the future. You might be in a situation where you need this person's help, and you'll be like, oh, I know this girl from the university, let me just help this person. Because life is all about who you know. Sometimes it's all about who you know. Sometimes your talent will take you far, sometimes your educational qualifications will take you far, but sometimes just who you know can help you. So I would say network, get to know people. You can still make friends with those people, but just like somebody, oh, this is my acquaintance, this is somebody I know, can actually go a long way to help you in the university. So network. Okay, so tip number 2 I would say is do all your assignments. This might be a little bit nerdy to say, but do all your assignments. Okay, do all your assignments. There was a particular level I was in, which was 200 level. I was not really consistent with my assignments. I wasn't consistent with anything, and I saw how my result dropped. Like everything dropped. It wasn't the worst, but it dropped compared to my previous years and my preceding years. So doing all your assignments is just key. In my university, we have 25% is given to assignments, whereas the remaining 75% is given to exam. Now imagine if you did your assignment, even if you're not doing it perfectly well, it can help. Okay, I will tell you the second tip, but like that 25%, now like imagine you get like 10 over that 25, and then you get a good 15 exam. That's a B, a solid B. And sometimes the lecturers may even be lenient enough to say, okay, because you were consistent with your assignments, let me just dash you a certain mark, and that might up your grade a bit. Okay, the second tip is that doing your assignments can actually help you in exams. Many lecturers set their exam questions in their assignments or their tests. So doing that assignments can even give you an edge. You say, okay, I've seen this question before, because you have done it. And even if you failed it that time and you get a correction of it, you'll be way more likely to pass it in your exams because you've done it before, you failed it, and you were able to learn from your mistakes. So do your assignment. So for tip number 3, try and answer questions as much as you can. Okay, this can be a little bit tricky for people who are not so extroverted. Like me personally, I don't know how to answer questions, and I'm always scared, like, what if I answer the wrong thing? What if I don't answer the wrong thing? But I will always say, just try. Okay, there's something one of my lecturers says, is that the best people are people who, I don't, there's a way he says it, but like, if you are answering something right all the time, it means you're just following the crowd sometimes. Because an idiot person is somebody that thinks outside the box, like somebody that says things that people are not familiar with. And be familiar with something means that you've heard something before. So just say what's on your mind. Just say it. The worst they can say is, oh, it's not correct. That's the worst. That's what I always tell myself, that the worst they can tell me is that, what you're saying is not correct. So try and answer. Even answering questions as much as you can help you to get to be like known in that class, and it could help you. It could help you in terms of the lecturer say, oh, this person is a smart person and whatnot. But answering questions just helps you to know more as well, because even if you are wrong, the person will be like, oh, okay, this is not correct, but this is the answer. And then you just have a good student relationship with your lecturers, and they will be okay. They will be more likely to help you in the future. They'll say, oh, this person is a serious person. Even if, let's say, you have exam week is coming up, and you have a certain question you want to ask, and maybe no students have been able to help you, just because they know you as somebody that, answers questions, you'll be like, okay, let me help you with it. What is it? What is bothering you in terms of this question? And they might help you. So answering questions helps a lot. Tip number 4, find a study routine before exam. This is a very, very important tip. Why do I say it's important? I'm going to use myself as an example. When I came to this school the first time, I was more like, whenever exam reaches, I'll just read it through, cram, and just write. And it worked. It worked for 100 level. It worked for 200 level. But my 300 level, I changed my routine a bit. I was more like, I want to read to know this thing, because this is a course that I'm studying, even if it wasn't what I really wanted. But it's something that I've been given, and I would try as much as possible to make sure that I am the best at it. So I'm more like, oh, let me just try and know this course. It's not just about let's just pass. Now I'm more like, I want to know the course. I want to be able to use this in the future. I want to be able to defend it in the future. In case I'm asked that, oh, you study linguistics, what is linguistics about? So that's why I'm more like reading to one. And it helps me, because the more you read, the more you are likely to find things, the more you are likely to retain things, and just having a good study routine before exam. And another thing I will add to this tip is that be able to read before exam. Do not read a day to exam or 2 days to exam. You would regret it, because my body is something that if I'm put under pressure, I tend to fall sick quickly. So I don't like to put myself under pressure. I don't do those night readings. I don't do those full day no sleeping before exam, because I'm trying to finish all the topics. I'm more of like, read bit by bit before the exam. So I like to schedule myself. I can say 7 a.m. so time, I'm reading this topic, I'm understanding this topic, I'm going through past questions and all that. So having a study routine would help you, and having a good study routine before an exam would help you more. So number 5, be close to your seniors. This is a very controversial one, but be very close to your seniors. That's something I wasn't able to really do for the longest time, until like 300 level, where I saw a good boost in my result. So be able to like be close to your seniors. Your seniors are people that have passed through that. They've passed through the lecturers, they've passed through the courses before, they've passed through the questions in exams, and they've passed through it. Okay, they have notes that might help you, they have past questions that might help. They even have like copies of assignments that may even help you. So being able to like be close to them will give you a bit of advantage to get those things. Those things will actually help you. So being close to your seniors is good. They can even advise you and tell you, like, kind of warn you about certain things you're not supposed to do, like, oh, please, if you're going to this person's class, be very attentive, come early, and so and so this person is like this. So you're able to prepare yourself beforehand. So being close to your seniors is a very, very good way to make sure that your school life is easy. Do not miss classes off. I'm not saying situations cannot make you miss classes. I missed classes before, okay? I'm not saying you maybe in a situation where you can never miss classes. But what I'm saying is, do not miss it often. And that 200 level where I had a bad result, it was more of like, I was not really, I just like I just gave up for school at that time. So I was more like resting in my house. I hardly come out. I was just like, I beg the person who will come to class, and that's how I kept missing and missing classes. Missing classes means you are missing attendance. Missing classes means you might miss tests. Missing classes means you might miss an avenue to submit an assignment. Sometimes lecturers will take attendance of people that came to their class and say, this is the particular persons that are supposed to submit my assignment. I don't want any other person submitting it. And then you missed that mark. If it was, even if it was 2 marks, you've missed 2 marks. An opportunity at having 2 marks that might help you to boost your results from a C to a B, a D to a C, like that. So missing classes is not ideal. So next, ask for help. 7 is ask for help. Ask for help. Like, it could be from your fellow classmates, from your seniors, like I said, or even your lecturers. Ask for help. Nobody is an island. Everybody must, like, at some point in your life, you have to depend on people. So when you don't know something, be very, very quick to ask for help. Ask for help for people. Like, I don't know this question, or I'm sorry, this assignment, I really don't know it. Can you just explain it to me so that I'll be able to like research accordingly to it? Ask. The worst they can, I always say, the worst, tell yourself that the worst you can say is, I don't know it, or I don't want to help you. And if somebody says that, you know that person is a bad person, because asking for, like, being able to help somebody is like something that shows that you're a human being, because people always ask for help. So ask for help. If they don't know it, you ask another person. You keep asking until you see somebody that can help you. Okay. Next is rest. Everybody who knows me knows that I love to sleep. I like to sleep. Like, I'm a sleepaholic. I sleep a lot. I like to make sure that my brain is properly rested. In any of the timetables I have at least 6 hours of rest, which is not even enough for me personally, but I must sleep. I always make sure that by 10 I'm sleeping. Then maybe I can wake up before that, depends on how busy my day will be. But please try and rest your brain. No matter what, all these late nights, it's gonna come back to bite you. Okay, so try and rest. That's what I'm always saying. Prepare yourself before exam, so that exams time you don't be like, oh, I want to stay up all night to read one particular course. No. So if you had read before, you're not like, okay, just let me just be doing little revisions and trying to understand how I'm going to answer so question if it comes out. And that's not going to stress you like when you're trying to read the course from the beginning to an end, to the end, like a day before the exam. So I'm trying to say, rest your brain. Next is find your balance between fun and school. In my 3rd tip in this like mini series, I'm going to talk about like fun, like what you can do for fun in university that will still not really take away much from your schoolwork. So finding a balance between your schoolwork and your like fun and schoolwork is just very ideal. They say, oh, work cannot play make Jack a dull boy. You don't want to be somebody that's just too uptight. It can be like something. It may even be something that is not really money taking, like it doesn't ask for so much money from you. It could be something like just taking yourself on a little stroll, or just going to the movies to watch something every Saturday, or even just having like a fun time between your friends, or playing little games and just having fun. But just try and have fun, okay? Because in this life we are here to experience a lot of things. School is one of the experiences we experience, and even when you're in school, you still have time to yourself that you can experience more things. You could be taking up like a little hobby of reading books. It could be taking a hobby of writing. You could be taking a hobby of learning how to drive a bicycle, something that is not really school essentially, but it's something that can still build up your mind and still make you happy. So in my 3rd part of the series, I'll be talking about like things that you can do for fun in school, like I mentioned. So there are a lot of things you can actually do for fun that may be cheap, some might be expensive, so you can choose between what you want to do. So like I said, just try to have a balance. So number 10, make plans for your life after school. I'm always all about making plans for my life after school. And in this course, I know my course is a bit tricky. It's a course that my work is not really like what word can I use? My work isn't really assured, but I'm always about making plans. I'm somebody that say, okay, if I'm finishing school so yeah, I'm supposed to be working so yeah, I might find a job, I might learn a skill or something. So try and make plans. And when you're making plans, start making, like I said, the networking I mentioned in the 1st tip can help you in assessing how your life is going to be. Sometimes there are people you meet that will even give you assurance that there's work coming. So try and make plans after school. Making plans will help you to work towards that plan, that certain goal. Okay, you want to work abroad, you know, okay, you want to go abroad for your masters to work there, you know that you have to have a certain CGPA to go there. So you are trying to, as much as possible, to make sure that you are able to get that CGPA. So making plans helps you to kind of pursue that plan. In the same way, you start to like work harder, okay, to just achieve that plan. So making plans, like start making plans for your life after school, helps you to kind of work harder in school as well, because you want to achieve that goal. Okay, so next, eat well and take care of your body. Okay, our body is our lifeline, so is our soul and our mind. They are our lifeline. Like I said, resting helps your brain, but eating helps your body. Eat nutritiously, eat well. Because when I felt sick 2 weeks ago, I wasn't able to record any video that time. I felt sick too. That affected so many things in my life. It affected my schoolwork. It affected my writing. Like I wasn't, because I write, my part-time, let me just say my part-time work, I write, and I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to sew. I had to reject a lot of works, and that kind of affected everything in general. So if you're not taking care of your body, and I felt like it was because I wasn't taking care of my body well. So taking care of your body by eating well, exercising, resting, all these things can also help in your schoolwork. Because if you are sick, you are not able to go to school. Okay, that means you missed an attendance, you've probably missed a test, you've probably missed an assignment, you've probably missed a whole lot. So try as much as you can to take care of your body. Fine, we are human beings, our body will still wear out, our body might still fall sick, but make sure that you are trying as much as possible to not like intentionally fall sick or to intentionally make your body fall sick, but just try as much as possible to take care of yourself. Eat well, don't miss your meals. Okay, if you have an ATM class, make sure that the day before you are preparing yourself for that ATM class. Maybe you are preparing a meal 5 a.m. so that you can eat it before you go to school, and you are eating even when you are in school, and you are eating when you come back. Okay, so try and prepare yourself during the weekends for the next week. That's what I try to do. Okay, so next is use technology to your advantage. It helps a lot. We have AI. AI is not the best thing. Okay, that's a very, very debatable thing. AI is not the best thing, but AI has a lot of resources that can help you, especially when you're doing like schoolwork and you're not able to access a library, or even if you're not even using AI, you can use Google. Google has a lot of PDFs that I have saved in my phone that have helped me so much in my assignments, PDF that might relate to the topic you are working on, you know, for an assignment or even your project. So using technology to your advantage can help you in boosting your schoolwork. It can help you in boosting your life in school as well, because when you are able to do your assignments effectively, you get good marks. The marks can help you in your overall score, and then your life is just better. Okay, so if you're able to access a library, there's Google, there's a lot of search engines. I think Safari is there. You just use it to your advantage. Okay, next is take advantage of work. But I'm going to elaborate on this. When I mean take advantage of work opportunities, as students in school, most people have ITs. For science students, there's ITs. There's also, for me, I had like a practicum, something like an IT I do for my 300 level. There's also like some people, for education students, that they have to go teach. So all these things are things you have to take advantage of. When I was in my practicum, we met some mass comm students there, but I wasn't able to really take advantage of it because we did not have enough time. But they have like 3-4 months to stay there. And this girl that I'm not just going to call her Miss A. Miss A had she was somebody that always called a busybody, like somebody that does too much. But this girl was somebody that took advantage of the fact that she was in that place at that time. I did my practicum at ITVC. ITV station is owned by one of the richest men in Benin, and it's a place where, considering our course, I'm a linguistic student, she's a mass comm student, it's a course that is a place where that if you are selected, you can actually work there and earn good money. So when she was there, she was like the assistant class rep of her class, and people were like, oh, she had business. But I always looked at that girl as somebody that was just taking advantage of the opportunity she had. So somebody that was always around, was walking around, searching, looking for things, going to help people, putting herself out there. And just recently found out that she was able to interview like a singer, and this is something that will help her portfolio. Like if she wants to come to work in someone, she can say, okay, in a resume that I've interviewed so person before, I've worked in so place before, and show them like the credentials, and they will be more likely to employ her than someone that does not have any any experience. So these are things that can help. So if you have an IT you are doing, make sure you take advantage of it. Try to make yourself known, try to be efficient in your work, try to get contact of the people there, so that in case you are looking for a job one day, they have a vacancy, they can say, okay, when you were working here as a student, you were very exceptional, we want you. So take advantage, okay? Yes. So have a study buddy and a friend. Okay, have a study buddy is usually somebody that is in the same course with you. It can also be somebody that's not in the same course, but I think it's more beneficial if you guys are in the same course. This is somebody that can help, because I've always, as a person, even if I try to be like very good in all my courses, I know my strength and I know my weaknesses. I know that, okay, I'm good in phonology, I'm good in this, but I'm not good in so. It reflects in my results, where you see like maybe I have an A in this and I have a B in this and I have a C in this. So you try to find a body that complements you well. This can be somebody that in the course you're getting a B, that person is getting an A. The course you're getting a C, that person is getting an A. And you guys tend to balance each other out. You might be getting an A in the course, the person is getting a B. And so when you guys are coming together, you guys try to balance each other out. Okay, that's what I mean. And also a friend. A friend is somebody you can rely on. I always say that you can't be an island. You have to have a friend. Friendship is a tricky one. I might talk about it in the second part of the video, like how to manage relationships in school and all that. But friendship is a very, very tricky one. But if you have a good friend, a good reliable friend, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it so much, because that person it's somebody you just can rely on. Especially maybe if you don't really have like a sibling in the school that you can rely on, and it just helps. Okay, so having a study buddy, having a friend is something that can help you go far in your school life. Next, last and not the least, is make the most of your time in school. If you're having 4 years, is going to go by very, very fast. Very, very fast. In the blink of an eye, you are a 100 level student. In the blink of an eye, you're a 400 level student about to graduate, and then you look back and say, I wasn't able to experience so much. I think personally I'm like that. I was very during my stay here so far, I'm like very laid back. I just stay in my house. I'm not saying stay in your house is not bad. Staying in your house is going to save you a lot of things, so it's going to save you from a lot of things. But have fun, okay? Have fun. Experience things. Experiencing things, I don't mean the bad things. There are things you can experience that are not necessarily like bad things, okay? You can experience driving, you can experience learning how to drive, experience, like I said, learning how to drive a bicycle, etc., etc. So experiencing things, just experience new things, have fun, and just enjoy your time in university. It's something that you might likely not experience again. It's like a once in a lifetime thing, because the possibility of you coming back here, except maybe you spill or you decide to take up another course, but it's not going to be the same as like the first time you're here, a young student of this age. You are never going to be this young again. So just experience good things, okay? Experience good things, have fun, enjoy yourself, and I wish you the very, very best. So if you've been here to the end of the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and tell me what you want to watch next. The second part of the series will come out on maybe tomorrow, and then the last part will come out on Friday. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.